2019 Booster Days Parade. I'm the eye candy known as John Knutson. I'm here with my good buddy, former mayor of Hudson,
Alan Burchell.
Alan Burchell.
Welcome, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Hudson. It's about 75 degrees.
It's a great day. We're in the shade. We've got water. We've got a seated at the table here. And it's going to be a great day. The crowd's filling in kind of nicely here right now. Got a lot of kids, 3, 4, 5 deep on the streets here on 2nd Street in Hudson. And glad to be here. I think we've been doing this Booster Day Parade, you and I, for what, about 50, 60 years?
I think so.
70 years, something like that?
It's been a long time. And we're still here. I don't think they can find anyone else to do it, John. That's the problem.
You know, they've asked 200 or 300 people, and we were the first ones that said yes, but we're glad to be here. We should acknowledge our River Channel crew that we have here today, too, folks. We've got Mr. Nate Skoog is the director of everybody, and then we have Mr. Rex Wenger. He's going to be on our camera. He's going to be on our mobile cam there. We also have Braden Walker and Adam Tilson on the cameras here today. So thanks to the River Channel and their crews for doing this tape.
They do a great job.
I think we have the
colors.
First parade units coming.
Yeah. We have our colors, and they're stopping at the parade review stand, and they're having the
I think they're doing the national anthem. We'll remove our headgear.
Yeah.
Rendition of the national anthem, starting off the 2019 Booster Day Parade. We're glad to be here with you today. I think our first unit. Are they shooting at us?
I think so.
Ouch!
That means quiet down, John. Quiet down, John. I believe that's our VFW from Hudson, and I don't know the post number, but we'll find out when they get here.
We couldn't have got a better day today for weather. Low humidity, probably in the low 80s.
You mean temperature-wise, not humidity?
Temperature-wise, not humidity, yes.
And I assume our first car is driven by our Chief of Police, Jeff Willems.
I think it might be.
He replaced Marty Jensen probably year and a half ago?
Yeah, a year and a half ago. Marty was with us for probably almost 15 years or so, don't you think?
Yes, Chief, yeah.
That was, he was Chief while you were Mayor, I believe.
Yes, good guy. Did an excellent job as our police chief.
Marty and his better half, Miss Ann Majerus, great couple, local couple.
They moved up to Pipe Lake.
Pipe Lake?
Yes. Here comes the Hudson Police Department.
You got the Ford police cruiser there. It looks like they got a prisoner in the back there, Al.
Yep. Glenn Hartman is driving the vehicle.
Yeah, there's Glenn. That might be Glenn's kids right there. That's Glenn Hartman in that police vehicle. I think it's children or some neighbor kids that obviously weren't behaving. Are in the back here. Next up, we have the color guard. Let's give them a nice hand for the work that they've done, the service that they've provided to our country. Ouch! Ow, I felt that one. Can't thank our color guard enough.
It's post 50. VFW.
VFW Post 50. The
In a
Veterans of
Willys
Foreign
Jeep.
War.
That has to be, gosh, looks like about a 1950.
Were you a military man, Al?
No, I wasn't.
I was not a military man either. Here comes our Grand Marshal of the parade. That's Connie Schmidt. I think you know Connie from
I know Connie very well.
back in the Dave Holt Ford days. Now Mark Swellen bought the operation, and they're expanding tremendously up there.
There's
Connie Schmidt. Connie is the Grand Marshal of the Booster Day Parade.
She's done a wonderful job. I think she's been in 30 parades in a year with the Hudson Ford.
Well, and she's been a longtime supporter of the boosters, I believe, too, with Hudson Ford. So they do a great job there.
And here's our booster president.
Booster president is Mr. Brent Heading. Brent Heading is in the truck driving. He's probably got his family there in the back.
Another vehicle.
Candy.
Yep, another vehicle provided by Hudson Ford. They do an outstanding job of supporting our community. Thanks and hats off to Mark Swellen and Hudson Ford.
Yeah, they do a great job. Next up, we have the Hudson Booster Days coordinator, and this will be Holly Schultz in the Neo Electrical Solutions truck here. Hudson Booster Days coordinator. That's an awful lot of work to put Hudson Booster Days on, folks. So let's hear it for Holly Schultz. Well, I think we're right across the street from Agave Kitchen here in Hudson, and that's owned by Mr. Paul Rohde.
Yep.
And Paul has got two of his personal cars here. I see him in the neighborhood in Red Cedar Canyon. And I think one of them is the rally car. I think it's that first one, the black and red. And it's Rally for a Cause. So Paul supports an awful lot of causes. I remember him financially supporting the Red River floods years ago, and many of the disasters that happen in the United States. Paul does an awesome job organizing fundraising. And in the Crown Rally car, we've got Mr. Rich O'Connor, the Hudson mayor.
Yep.
And he has been doing such a fantastic job after taking over from who was it?
I don't know who that was.
I think it was
But
Mr.
it was a mess, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, you know, the city of Hudson had a lot to recover from that Al Burchell job. Who's our North Hudson rep here, Al?
The president is Stan Wecken. Stan's been president for, I don't know, 7-8 years. Does a nice job in North Hudson.
And that's the second of two Crown Rally cars owned by Paul Rohde of Agave Kitchen.
Aren't they good-looking cars?
Nice looking cars.
Whoa, here comes ours.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's either St. Croix EMS or my mother-in-law. I can't tell. The sound is nearly the same.
St. Croix EMS been serving the city of Hudson since 1950, I believe.
The emergency medical service vehicles are beautiful. Hudson's done a very nice job of improving the vehicles to serve the local community.
We also have a dive team truck for any emergencies that may take place on our river.
They do a great job. EMS has been serving for a long time. Fantastic job. They're going through some changes now. The important thing to know is the residents in Hudson are going to be taken care of.
That's correct. Now we have the Hudson Fire Department, another all-volunteer fire department.
That does not look like a new truck, Al. That's engine number one.
Number one. Been around a few years. And you can hear the sirens going, I'm sure. The Hudson Fire Department just broke ground on a new facility up on the old golf course.
It's going to be a beautiful facility, another one of the many improvements here in Hudson.
Yep. And it was our other station has served us since 1956.
That's hard to get a word in edgewise with these fire trucks, isn't it?
They're loud.
They're loud.
Here's a brush truck. Well,
brush trucks number 7 and 8. Is that Tom?
Tom Zuley driving.
Mr. Zuley is in the truck. There are probably grandkids in the back.
Yep. And his son.
Engine number 3163 coming here. This is one of the new bigger rigs.
That's called a pumper truck, John.
serving to save since 1873. All that noise sounds like one of my family get-togethers.
Yep. I can tell you about the amount of training these individuals have to go through. Every Monday night they do training. And they're all volunteers.
You got to be pretty committed to be on call like they are and be able to respond within minutes.
Yep. They do a fine job for our community.
There comes the tanker truck. Wow. Oh my.
Here comes our newest unit, a ladder truck. How much do you think that costs, John?
I would guess that costs at least, I don't know, $4,500 or so, maybe $5,000.
That would probably get you one of the dials on the side.
There's Doc Salander driving that bad boy.
That's brand new. It's about $1 million.
That is a beautiful truck number 60. I'm going to be 60 next month, Al.
All right.
I think they must have named that after my age.
Yeah, here comes the Hudson.
This is the Hudson Bell.
Now we got to get
Let's
this right this
see how
year.
good you are reading these names, Al.
This is the 2018.
We got Princess Kennedy Brown, Ambassadors Maddie Boldrock, Katie Davidson, and Gabby Myers.
We got it right this year. We got the right
yes,
ones.
indeed. The Hudson, Wisconsin Ambassadors.
They're the outgoing crew.
Outgoing crew.
And here comes our new crew, but we don't have their names.
You know what? Yeah, they.
Congratulations to the
new
incoming
ambassadors. They've
ambassador.
probably just been named during booster days here. Attractive group of gals that'll represent Hudson. Next we have is that probably a 56 or 57 Chevy there?
56 with the no fins, right? What a nice looking vehicle. The car show.
Yeah, it's on Sunday, July 7th.
Yep. Here's John's first car, a Model T. And here comes another 56 Chevy. I think it's a 56.
Pretty good looking car there. A little salt and pepper black and white outfit.
It's a Bel Air.
Beautifully restored car.
So today, we have the carnival today, and then we also have the beanbag tournament. That's between 11. I take that back. Today
We're Saturday.
That's
already
gone.
Saturday.
That's gone already. So we have the beer garden opens at noon, and we have the carnival from noon to close. And this is something here we've got Crowning Achievements, John.
Our Crowning Achievements group is a 501c3 nonprofit serving men and women over 16 in the St. Croix Valley area of Wisconsin and Minnesota with special needs. They host fun events each month within the community to foster awareness and acceptance of their members and groups. The annual pageant and raffle fundraiser will take place at 2 p.m. on Saturday, November 2nd at Faith Community Church in New Richmond. Check into crowningachievements.org for more information. They do a great job supporting the special needs community. Let's hear it for Crowning Achievements.
Good organization.
Wonderful organization.
Well, I don't know. We should probably have to qualify ourselves on the next float.
Well, we are members of the Hudson Daybreak Rotary Organization that holds an annual Rotary car raffle. Every year we give away a brand new Mustang. This 2019 Mustang comes from Mark Swelland in the Hudson Ford dealership.
Driving the vehicle is
Jim Weber.
Jim Weber.
Jim is a Rotarian. He's also a councilman for the city of Hudson. And we're selling raffle tickets. You can buy raffle tickets from any Rotarian.
Well,
I'm selling 2019 tickets, and Al has some from last year that he's selling for half price.
We're on the same team this year, John.
Oh, we are.
Yeah,
we are. That's
right.
Okay. Well, you can buy tickets from Al or myself if you want.
Anytime.
And we'd be happy. We guarantee you a chance to win.
Yes.
The beauty of it is we only sell tickets locally, so we sell about 8,000 or 9,000 tickets. So your odds of winning are actually pretty good. So if you're interested in Rotary Car Raffle tickets, come and see Al or I. Next up, we have Christian Community Homes and Services. Christian Community Homes has been around a long time. They have skilled nursing, rehab and fitness, assisted living and memory care, along with senior apartments, lifestyle choices for seniors. Your life, your style. Christian Community Homes.
Right here in Hudson. Here's our Hudson Booster Kids.
We have a radio flyer wagon here, followed by the Booster Club organization.
What a great organization. It
We got a lot of booster kids there.
Thousands of kids in the Hudson area. I know your kids and my kids
We've all been in boosters.
Yep. They offer baseball and
Michelle
softball.
Genske and the crew as they hand out candy. Football, baseball,
Here comes some Rotary
softball.
tickets.
There's Mr. Dave Drueski
Drueski.
and Mr. Julie Hefner.
Mr.
Two Rotarians.
Mrs.
Miss Julie Hefner. Julie, come on over here. We'll see if we can get Julie. Dave and Julie, come on back here. We have Miss Julie
Welcome.
Hefner. We have Dave Drueski. They're here from Hudson Daybreak Rotary. If you're going to buy raffle tickets for the 2019 car, these good-looking folks, or Al and I.
Al and I. All right.
So, on a mission. Hudson Daybreak Rotary, folks.
Here we got another Rotarian. We even got a Rotarian on a bike selling tickets. Hey, Tom.
There's past president, Mr. Tom Van Pelt. Here comes Dick Whitcomb. Dick Whitcomb selling tickets for Hudson Daybreak Rotary. And the Hudson Marching Band, folks.
Boy, they look sharp in their new uniforms, don't they?
What would a parade be without the local marching bands?
All right, all right.
I think those custom new uniforms are a lot lighter, easier to wear, and not quite as hot, I
They
think,
look
as
cooler
some of the
than the other
uniforms.
ones.
Following is their huge truck holding all their gear.
Next, John, we have the Kinney Croy Valley Girl Scouts. Are part of the Girl Scouts of Minnesota and Wisconsin River Valley Council. They serve 28,000 girls in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Our work is supported by more than 9,000 volunteers, from hiking, swimming, and all kinds of things that the Girl Scouts do. Good organization.
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, they all do a great job. They support the community. A lot of worthwhile events and activities that they do on behalf of others. So let's hear it for the Girl Scouts. Good looking group. Girl Scouts make the world a better place, Al.
Without a doubt. But we're not getting any candy, John.
I'm going to have to take my headset off and run out there and grab some.
Just don't knock any kids down, will you? Seem to have a little gap in the
Bringing
parade.
up the rear is the support staff for the Girl Scouts.
Anyway, today at 1:30, I think there's something you should go to, John.
What's that?
It's Hillbilly Science Show.
I'd see my whole family there. Let's just call it a family reunion.
Yeah. At the
There's Ryan Brusky, folks. Supporting the Girl Scouts. What else going on today, Al?
well,
at
of course,
Lakefront Park, probably?
yeah. Next to the band show, there's going to be bingo today, from 1:30 to from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock today. And then we're also going to have the tractor pull at 1:30 to 3:30.
You know, there's a big event coming up in Hudson July 16th to the 21st, and that's Riverfest. So that is a separate organization that puts on Riverfest for 6 days. So July 16th to the 21st down at Lakefront Park. A lot of events and activities, Native American historical events and activities, lacrosse exhibitions and different things. It's going to be a wonderful event, all supporting the St. Croix River in our area here. And then in August, we have the famous, world famous, North Hudson Pepper Festival. That's August 16th to the 18th at the park there near the city buildings in North Hudson. Wonderful event.
Here's the Octagon Museum House, St. Croix County Historical Society. And the July 21st, Civil War encampment, and August 17th is family night.
Well, I'd love to have you at that Civil War encampment. I wonder how long they could keep you. Next up, we've got Beanie's Marina. Beanie's Marina is in Lakeland, Minnesota, and has a brand new fleet of pontoons and speedboats to rent just across the river in Lakeland, Minnesota. Come on over and have a ball in the St. Croix River. Rent one of these awesome boats at Beanie's Marina. Open Memorial Day to Labor Day.
They're nice looking pontoon there.
Yeah. Looks like you could get at least 15 or 20 people on that bad boy.
Now they have boats for rental and pontoons. That's a 25-foot pontoon.
Speedboats and pontoons. That's a big one.
Looks like, trying to think how big the motor is on the back of that.
That'd be a nice little party boat.
Yep. I think they got fishing area there too. You can fish right off them. Now they've got a boat to rent.
Next up, we have Bridge for Community Life. This group's kind of near and dear to my heart. I've worked a long time with Peg Gagnon in their Bowl-O-Rama event every year. Bridge is a nonprofit organization providing community-based life skills, training, employment services, and social and recreational programs for youth and adults with disabilities. It has a variety of social and recreational activities throughout the year. Peg Gagnon, Linda Redding, Ginny Ballantyne, they all do an incredible job with the Bridge group.
They've been around for quite a while also, haven't they?
They have. Well, I don't know if the dogs are part of Bridge for Community Life, but they're in with the group.
Here comes their vehicle to transport the kids around and adults.
Bridge has got a number of vehicles to help transport their residents. That's one of the many multi-person vehicles that they have. Who do we have next up, Al?
We have the Spring Valley, one of our neighbors to the west, or to the east, excuse me. They're sponsored by the Spring Valley Lions Club and the Chamber of Commerce. Miss Spring Valley is Alexis McCrane, First Princess Rebecca Schneider, and Princess Rachel Bell. They have September 20 to the 22nd is their annual Dam Days celebration with the grand parade on the 22nd of September.
Good looking group.
Welcome, Spring Valley.
Next up, we've got a local Hudson group here. Oh, they got the water cannons out. Some kids love that. Some of the old people melt, but they're hitting people with the water cannons. This is Hop and Barrel Brewing, new to Hudson.
Downtown Hudson.
They're in one of the first locations for the Ford dealership. That's been a few different things over the years. Hop and Barrel in the lime green truck there. Brewing company does a great job bringing people into Hudson. All right, this next one up, the Pepper King is a friend of mine, worked with me for a few years at the old RPG business here in town. Kevin Byer. Kevin is the Pepper King.
Wow.
The North Hudson Pepper Fest royalty are coming with King Kevin Byer, Queen Carly Simmons, Princess Joy Rambo, and Princess Emily O'Brien. August 17th, 18th, 19th of 2019.
They're rocking us out, huh?
Let's just take a listen. There's Teresa Byer. Teresa Byer is the brains of the operation there. Her husband is Kevin Byer. Kevin's the new Pepper King. Kevin dances like a Caucasian male, doesn't he?
Was that dancing?
You call that dancing?
What a great...
They've actually banned that move in 7 states. Oh, the Pepper Fest, what a group. They have a lot of fun in North Hudson, don't they?
Yes, they do.
The Italian heritage really comes out, man. The raviolis, the spaghetti.
And what car is going to be awarded that day, John?
Well, the car on Sunday that's going to be awarded is the Rotary 2019 Ford Mustang. Somebody's got to win that thing.
Here comes Family Fresh, one of our local grocery stores here in town, up on the hill.
Shop the fast
Family
lane.
Fresh Market. Looks like they deliver, huh?
It looks like they sell candy, too. Their kids are throwing that out plentifully here. The kids.
Dentists are all in favor of the candy.
Yes.
Well, I suppose that might be... Oh, here comes our next is Little Minds Learning.
Now under new ownership. We're getting ready to celebrate their 11th anniversary coming this September. So proud to have been serving the Hudson community for 11 years. Join the fun at Little Minds Learning Center.
Now when we have Kevin who can't dance, and now we have someone who can.
This is a group that Alan Burchell, former mayor of Hudson, has led for years. Al was the head raider. Isn't that right?
I think I probably have the same moves that Kevin does.
Al, I'm pretty certain that you would not be able to fit into one of those outfits.
Not really.
The Hudson Raiders dance team consists of JV and varsity dancers in grades 9 through 12. The team performs pom, kick, jazz, and hip-hop at school events, including football and basketball games. The Raiders compete locally and nationally. Be sure to check out the Raiders team website for more information about the Junior Dance Camp for girls ages 4 to 14 that's taking place on Friday, August 16th of 2019. The Hudson Raiders.
They do a great job. Next, we have the St. Paul Winter Carnival.
That's been around a while.
Yes, the St. Paul Winter Carnival Junior Royalty brings us youth, exuberance to Winter Carnival. Princess of the Snow, Sylvia. Princess of Ice, Caitlin. And Queen of the Snow is Madison. Join us at the end of January for the coolest celebration on the earth. Junior Royalty from St. Usually we have the Vulcans. I don't know if they're here this year.
They may be coming later. They're usually a pretty good spectacle. Got Mr. Al Wilkie coming here for Rotary selling tickets. That Mustang went by a while ago, but he's selling tickets hard.
Who do we have here, John? St. Paul Winter Carnival.
The St. Paul Winter Carnival is the country's oldest international festival, older than the Pasadena Tournament of Roses. It's been making a mockery of winter for over 130 years. It started when a newspaper reporter from New York visited St. Paul. St. Paul Winter Carnival, oh, look at all the folks involved.
We got the
Queen
East,
of the Snows, Allison Gunter, and King Boreas is Monty Johnson.
We got the east wind, the west wind, north wind, and the south wind.
Wow, that's a lot of wind.
I guess 4.
Yeah. It's like after having dinner at a Mexican restaurant. That's Aladdin, I believe. Or is that one of the winds?
Oh, there's one of the winds.
There's one of the winds.
All right.
We have Petros Law Office here welcoming booster member Chris Petros and the Petros Law Office providing criminal and civil law for the Hudson area.
Happy 4th of July from them.
Looks like they've got some little Petroses handing out candy too. All in red, white, or many in red, white, and blue.
I think there's a lot of candy going out, isn't there? Oh, man.
Next up, we have Emmanuel Lutheran Church and Joyful Noise Preschool. Emmanuel Lutheran Church is located next to the YMCA in Hudson. Their services begin at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Joyful Noise Preschool offers Christian-based preschool ages 3 to 5 beginning September 3rd. Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Hudson, along with the Joyful Noise Preschool.
Grandview and Vine Street, right?
That's it.
Next, we have the Roberts Royalty and Sponsor.
Roberts, where's Roberts?
Robert is straight east of here.
The gig's at 10, I believe.
Yep.
Good Neighbor Days in Roberts. Coming up, always held the weekend after Memorial Day. We have Junior Royal Ambassador Kalea Loomis, Junior Royal Ambassador Caleb Lay, Royal Ambassador Abby Hauschild, most congenial Abby Hauschild, and Royal Ambassador Emma Knospe.
What do we have here, John?
This is the Hudson Havoc. This is a hockey team, Al.
Oh, boy.
What do you know about them?
Well, they're a Junior A team, part of the United States Premier Hockey. The Havoc skate out of the Hudson Sports Center, Civic Center. They play in a 9-team Premier Midwest League.
And they know how to use cowbells.
Yes, they do, and the home opener is September 13th, 7 against the Minnesota Moose.
All right, another West St. Paul Days float here. The West St. Paul Days Royalty. Come and celebrate West St. Paul Days. Takes place the third weekend in May. Miss West St. Paul is Izzy Buey. West St. Paul Princess Sabrina Barrett. West St. Paul Princess Celia Dickey. The junior Miss West St. Paul is Kendall Barrett. Little Miss West St. Paul is Mio Tubman, and the Little West St. Paul Princess is Sanaya Stieber.
Easy for you to say.
Yes.
That takes place the third weekend in May at their West St. Paul Days.
All right, Al, this one's all yours.
Carousel Pole Fitness.
Pole fitness, pole dancing, Al.
Fabulous Feminine Fitness. Carousel is a woman's only fitness studio offering fitness classes, aerial yoga, pole dancing skills and instruction, as well as epic bachelorette, birthday, and ladies' night out.
That sounds like something you and I should be doing.
Self-defense classes start in August. I don't know if there's a pole big enough to hold you.
I think the pole would need self-defense against us, Al. Glenwood City, here comes the Rustic Lore Committee as the sponsor. Miss Glenwood City is Bethany Ullum. First princess is Alexa Holden. Second princess is Caitlin Lee. Rustic Lore Days are September 5th through September 8th. Let's hear it for the Glenwood City royalty.
Welcome to the folks from Glenwood City.
We have a rockin' Cub Scout pack, I think, Al.
Wow, is this the one, the 148?
Pack 148 rocks. Cub Scout Pack 148 in Hudson, serving boys and girls in grades K through 5. Rockin' events such as cave camping, Pinewood Derby, overnight on a submarine, and so much more. And they are playing that funky music, Al.
They take place Tuesdays at the Camp St. Croix.
Come join the fun. You don't want to miss the fun that they have planned. Cub Scout Pack 148.
They're kind of rocking out, aren't they?
Play that funky music till you die, Al. They are having some fun with Pack 148.
Next, we have Trinity Lutheran Church. I got to make sure it is. Yes, it is. Trinity Academy. Everyone is welcome to join Trinity Ship. We worship, we fellowship, provide discipleship, and partnership with the Hudson community. We are a vibrant two-campus church ministry and school with a mission to make disciples of all nations by loving God and serving Him.
Aren't you a Trinity Lutheran boy?
No, I go to Bethel.
Bethel Lutheran.
Trinity's a great church.
God Bless America banner on the side of their parade unit there, the little sailboat. Looking good.
And here comes their van.
Trinity Lutheran Church in Hudson, Wisconsin. TrinityHudson.org is their website. Next group I know a little bit about, Hudson Soccer Association. Been involved with them for years. They've got the Field of Dreams out on Vine and UU there. 15 fields in one location. They involve thousands of kids. I see in the group here, President Matt Gutschmeidel is coming up here. He's carrying a sign, Soccer for All Ages. They're a wonderful group and organization. I had 3 girls that played in Hudson Soccer. I think you had a couple kids yourself.
Yes.
All 3 of Rose and my daughters played college soccer, and a lot of it stemmed from the support they got as youth soccer players with the Hudson Soccer Association. Wonderful organization for the kids.
Yep. Next, we have Miss Baldwin royalty. As soon as we get the last truck from the Soccer Association. How many fields do they have up there, John?
19 miles east of us. How many vehicles do they have where?
No, how many fields, John?
How many fields? Oh, Soccer Association has 15 soccer fields.
Nice facility, right?
Next to Blaine, it's the largest soccer complex in the Midwest. They're just a few short of Blaine's 130 fields. But to have 15 fields in one location is extremely unusual.
Yep. Did an excellent job.
Here comes the Baldwin royalty, Al.
Baldwin Woodville Area Chamber of Commerce is a sponsor, is crowned on June 8th. And the important dates are September 28th. We have the Baldwin Chili Fest on June 4th and 6th. June Bug Days.
There, Miss Baldwin is Morgan, I believe it's Hobley or Hable.
Hable.
One of the two. First princess is Jessabeth Sommer, and second princess Abby Monacan, third princess McKenna Chandler, and fourth princess Madison Lawrence.
Very good, John. That was really good. That float was moving pretty well. And you got them all.
Al, maybe you and I could get a job with this next group, driving in a big Ford, looks like a 3500. That's a big FX4 rig.
And this is a Miami Dolphin.
This is people ready. It is Miami Dolphin limited edition truck in the teal and orange color there. People ready accepts walk-in interviews every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 to 4. I'm guessing they get people ready.
I'm not quite sure if you're acceptable, John.
You don't know if they'd accept you and I?
No. Here we come with Turtle Lake Royalty, sponsored by the city of Turtle Lake, our neighbor to the north. Princess is Becca Peterson. Little Miss is Sophia Mosco. Princess Lacey Poppenhagen. And Princess Ava Mao.
Wonder if that's any relation to Trudy and Lloyd Poppenhagen from Hudson here.
Same area.
With XL Energy for years, so it might be. Next up, we have Dick's Bar and Seasons Tavern. Dick's Bar and Grill in Wisconsin, the oldest continually run bar located at 111 Walnut Street. Let's listen to some Bob Seger. Guy looks like Bob Seger. Guy's got a nice set of DW drums there, Al.
I think that's the owner of Seasons.
This is Gent's Barbershop. Gent's Barbershop's located in River Falls. Well known in the community for delivering the best in men's haircut, straight razor shaves and beard trims. They also specialize in hair designs. Future grooms, book your private parties at Gent's Barbershop. Open Monday through Saturday. You and I could probably use a little trim.
Yeah,
you just got one.
I just got one today.
You could use a fade. They could do a fade on you.
All right. Here we got the Clear Lake Royalty, and that's their new princesses were just crowned on the 29th. Is always first full weekend in June.
Should we try this as they go by? The Junior Queen Royalty is Remy Mago. The Junior Royalty Princess is Sierra Luntzer and Addison Christensen.
Third princess is Jasmine Hernandez. Courtney Slobonin is the second princess. Avery Flottam is the first. And you get the queen, John.
That's Kaylee Sunday. Next up, we have the Hudson, Wisconsin Indivisible Group, the Indivisible Movement. It's our neighbors and friends working together for our American progressive values. Local indivisible groups, including our Hudson, Wisconsin Indivisible, Hudson Prairie Indivisible, the organized town halls and district offices and visits. The Wisconsin election primary is April 7th, 2020. So that's the Indivisible Group in Hudson, Wisconsin.
We got Mr. Dick Whitcomb here selling tickets for the Rotary.
I thought you'd probably have your grandson in here working on this.
Another fellow Rotarian, Mr. Dick Whitcomb here, folks. Dick just turned 34 this past week, I think. 34?
Yeah.
35. 36. One of those. It was one of those.
Hammond's Heartland Days Royalty.
See you, Dick.
Hammond's Royalty. Our Hammond Days Royalty is Lauren Lean. Princess and Miss Congeniality is Grace Meyer. And Princess is Scout Lindquist. Hammond Days. It's August 9th through 11th.
Next coming up, we have the C3 Church. This is a relatively new church to Hudson, Wisconsin here. C3 Church is held on Sundays, 9 a.m. at the Hudson Theater on Stage Line Road. They're a place to belong to a family and become all that God has for you. The C3 Church.
Good turnout from them. They have a good group of folks here.
Looks like they got the whole congregation here handing out candy and greeting people. Good to see them. On their shirts it says Ellsworth and Hudson, so they have two communities. Our next group is kind of unique bicycles called Cycle Power Bikes.
Is this one you don't have to pedal, John?
I think these are either or. I think you can pedal them or the power will kick in. I think I need a big engine on mine.
Yep.
I'm more of a motorcycle guy, so I kind of like the ones that get up into the 175, 180s, 190s.
I think you better stick on these, John.
I'm not sure these would get up more than maybe 15, 20, 25 miles an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
CyclePowerbikes.com. Cycle is spelled S-Y-K-L.
Jeff Hallback is the driving those.
Break from the herd with Cycle Power Bikes. Sounds like another fire truck. I think this is actually. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is a Cottage Grove Strawberry Fest. They will be selecting their royalty soon. Well, they already have, obviously. They are on the float here. June 13th to June 17th are their important dates. The Cottage Grove Strawberry Fest. Little Miss Queen, Maren Willard. Junior Miss Queen, Sofia Jimenez. Miss Queen, Giselle Segura. Little Miss Prince, Christiana Cortinas. Junior Miss Prince, Juliana Vance Bryan. And Miss Princess, Sydney Felden.
Good job, John.
Wow! That's hard to read as they go by. Al, this next one's all yours.
Yep. Septic, Marco Septic. Look at the size of that tank.
I am not telling you, folks, that the mayor should know something about this, the former mayor. But when you're a politician,
Yeah.
you know something about this, right? Ex-politician.
For those of us that have sewer systems, we need to have.
And those of us that use them,
Yes, you got to be able to be pumped out every 3 years.
We would be in trouble without the septic service people, wouldn't we?
Yep. So, John, this afternoon at 2:45, I believe you're in this contest, aren't you?
I probably am. What is it, Al?
The 20th annual hot dog eating contest.
You know, Joey Chestnut's got nothing on me, Al.
I know it.
He only put down 70 hot dogs at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest recently, but that's nothing.
Now, does that include the bun or not include the bun?
That includes the bun.
Oh.
But Joey Chestnut's a lightweight. I could double that amount.
That's
I
sponsored
could do
by,
140, but it would take me like 3 days.
Of course, that's sponsored by RJ's Fresh Meats and Groceries.
We have another exuberant group coming up. This is the Hudson High School Cheer and Stunt Group. This is led by head coach Susie Robley, assistant coach Lori Van Allen. The cheer team will be hosting Summer Junior Cheer Camp July 15th and the 19th. The junior cheerleaders will have a performance on July 19th and will be in the Pepperfest parade also. Let's hear it for the cheer and stunt team.
Yay.
Boys and girls, we got one young man there that knows where he belongs.
Yeah, right in the middle.
That is a smart young man.
Now we have
I think we've got the Seton Demai
from
group
Woodville,
here.
the Woodville Lions. The good Norwegians, huh? Queen Lauren Thompson, First Princess Victoria Butler, Second Princess Olivia DeMont, Third Princess Ivy Fuchsensteiner. Come celebrate our Norwegian heritage the third weekend in May.
That reminds me of the new History Channel cable TV show Vikings. I love that show.
Well, you should, because I know you're a big Viking fan. Here we got Jimmy John's.
Next up, Hudson Hometown Music Festival, folks. A free, family-friendly community event Saturday, September 7th from 12 noon to 10 p.m. at St. Paul's Episcopal Hudson Hometown Music Fest.
Okay, this is one for you, John. Miss
UFO
Elmwood, yes.
days. This is my jam.
This is Elmwood Days, July 26th to the 28th. And look, there's a UFO on the float.
We've got Talon DeLong, First Princess Ariana Carson, Princess Bailey Ginsbach Jr., Miss Elmwood Riley Ginsbach Jr., Princess Taylor Asher. Fly on over to Elmwood for the first full weekend in July. Join us for UFO Days.
We've got
Creative Homes, isn't it?
Yes. They're the sponsor of the hometown music.
I believe that's the Hackworthy gang.
Yep.
Friend of ours, Mr. Chris Wilcox, works for them too, and a bunch of others. They're going gangbusters. They've got a few new developments.
Yep.
Parade of Home. Oh, we just got splashed by the soakers there. So their developments in Hudson are at Summit Ridge and South Point, opening in the fall with 12 model homes. Located across the metro in western Wisconsin, something for everyone with Creative Homes.
They have the Parade of Homes here in September.
They build a very nice home.
Here's the St. Croix Sailing School. Open July 18th from 2 to 4. They have an open house.
You know, they call you and me Gilligan and the skipper. I don't know which one's which, but...
I think I'm the professor.
Yeah. Well,
You're Gilligan.
I'd like to... Who is the wealthy one there? Mr. Howell, right?
Thurston Howell III.
Thurston Howell III. That's the one I want to be.
A good program to learn how to sail.
Next up for us here for the parade unit, we have Options for Women. Options for Women's a nonprofit pregnancy resource clinic in River Falls, Wisconsin, which serves western Wisconsin. Women and couples who are pregnant and families with infants under age 2 are welcome to receive free and confidential support and service. Banquet for Life is Thursday, October 3rd at Kilcarney Hills Golf Course. Options for Women.
Next, we have the St. Croix County Fair, which is the fairest of the fair.
I thought that was you, Al.
No. St. Croix County Fair, fairest of the law. Audrey Jameson, Linda Bennett, Evelyn Bakken, and Anna Paulson.
St. Croix County Fair is the third weekend in July, so it's coming up.
Always fun. Good. I went there last year for the first time. It was wonderful.
Next is our neighbors to the east, the River Falls Royal Ambassadors. River Falls, the program mission is to promote community involvement while developing leadership skills and bringing goodwill and the spirit of River Falls to other communities. The 2018 River Falls Ambassadors are Dana Craig, Kay Anderson, Hannah Campus, and Dana Craig. We got a little gap, a little lull in the action. Al is going to do some show tunes from the 40s, folks.
Go ahead, John.
Hit it, Al.
Well, we've got tonight from 5 to 8, we've got live music by Wicked Garden. I have no idea what kind of music they are.
I think it's probably polka.
Okay, then that would be good. Then from 9 to 12:30, we've got Rhino, and there's no cover charge.
Rhino, and I'm guessing that is, I don't know what kind of music Rhino would be. Maybe waltz.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Could be
Wicked Garden and Rhino. What do you think the odds are that is polka and waltz?
Probably slim and none.
Probably.
So there's all kinds of things going on in downtown Hudson this weekend. Stop on down, enjoy the beautiful riverfront.
This would be a good time for Rex Winger out there to grab that camera. Rex is going to grab that camera and show the River Channel crew. Oh, Nate Skoog, don't walk away. We got to get Nate Skoog. Nate does everything for the River Channel. And now he's going to get Mr. Adam Tilson on camera here, because Adam is our photographer extraordinaire. And we'll see if Rex can walk in front of Adam, because we want you to get a shot of our mobile cam. Is he going to point it there? Rex is the shirtless wonder there with the, he's got some kids must have found a Sharpie marker, and they've festooned him with a few little tattoos there. Rex Wenger, Adam Tilson, Nate Skoog, and Braden Walker, our crew from River Channel. Who do we have next, Al?
We've got Northern Metal Fabrication. They're a metals fabrication shop in Baldwin. We take projects to design to reality. We had hoped to get our name out in the community and invite people to join our team. We offer local jobs with Twin Cities pay.
Welders, operators, painters, and engineers, Al.
Always looking for people.
Always looking for people. Rex is getting some good shots of the local crowd here, folks. Good show and good turnout today for the parade. You can't get a nicer day. Probably in the high 70s, the low 80s, low humidity today. And we're happy to be here. Again, I'm John Knutson, along with former Mayor
Alan Burchell.
Alan, the eye candy Burchell.
Okay, John, that's enough now. Settle down.
Aren't you surprised that they keep asking us to do this?
I have no idea why they do that. Because the other 420 people turned them down.
Yes. I just got home from Wilmer this past week, where I had another little grandchild. Daughter Lindsay had a little girl named Elodie Rose Brewer, and 7 pounds, 13 ounces. You've got a couple grandkids, 5?
5 of them, right?
5
They're
grandkids.
all here this weekend. So that's a fun, like you said, welcome to the club. It's a great club.
Grandparent club, greatest ever.
Absolutely.
They always say that the kids bring the little angels over at 9 a.m. and you can send the little buggers home at 4.
Absolutely. Next one, My Sister's Garden, is a garden center serving Hudson for over 20 years. They've decided to retire and close at the end of the garden season.
That's sad.
It is. Over the next 3 months, the garden plants and supplies will be sold. Everything. Happy Garden Tour, July 12th through the 14th. They're having 50% off a retirement sale. 20 years of working in the city of Hudson.
My Sister's Garden.
Going out of business. Looks like they can get some good buys.
Next up, we've got a musical religious group again. This is Mid-Current Church. Mid-Current Church is where real people and a real God meet. Join us at Camp St. Croix on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. We'll save you a seat every Sunday at 10 a.m. Mid-Current Church.
It's Camp St. Croix.
Looks like they've got a good contingent too.
Kids are dancing.
It sounds like a rock and roll church.
Yep. All right, tomorrow, Sunday, we've got a fishing contest, 15 and under, Lakefront Park. It's from 10 a.m. till noon. Always a fun time to watch the kids fish. Then at noon, we have the booster car show. That's sponsored by Hudson Ford.
So here they are up close and personal, the Mid-Current Church gang. A lot of kids and young families with kids, I should say, riding bikes, pulling wagons, walking. They're having a great time, blowing big balloons.
All right, here's one for you, John. Tracker Marine Boating Center and Cabela's.
Sounds like my kind of business.
Cabela's and Tracker Marine Boating Center is located in Woodbury, Minnesota. Come and check out our new line of tracker off-roads.
Have you driven a four-wheel quad like that, Al?
I have. It's fun.
I could get in all kinds of trouble with one of those.
Without a doubt.
All right, I think this next one is all mine, Al. This is BB Makeup and Spa. Miss Brooke Fleetwood, the daughter of Miss Deb Vogler of the Hudson Rotary Club, and here she comes in a, looks like a bedazzled outfit here, spreading, I believe, sparkles and glitter. Don't you just love glitter, Al? Oh, man, they're putting it on little kids' hair. So that is Miss Brooke Fleetwood in the tutu. Mr. John Stearns in the pink truck there, driving the pink Mercedes. There's John Stearns. Hi, Dolls, BB Makeup and Spa. They offer makeup applications, bridal makeup and hair makeup lessons, brow blading, lash extensions, spray tans, waxing, and their very own skincare and makeup line. Check out the Pink Dollhouse on 3rd Street. BB Makeup.
Okay. This guy's looking for the golf course.
They are very pink.
Okay, our next one is Star Prairie Royalties. Miss Star Prairie is Ellie Eigenberger. Little Miss is Lala Torntor. Tiny Miss.
You're doing a fabulous job with those names, Al.
Peyton Shipley. McKenna Caro. And that's our girls from Star Prairie Royalty.
And now, just in case the parents are viewing this, let's read those names again. Miss Star Prairie is Allie Einberger.
Yeah.
Little Miss is Lila Torntor. And I think you got the rest of them right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have SMX Staffing, Staff Management and SMX. They're now hiring at the brand new Phillips Metasize facility here in Hudson. Man, it's a huge building. I think, isn't it 600,000 square feet or something like that? Huge building they're hiring.
There'll be 3 of them.
Multiple bonus opportunities are available. Visit SMX Staffing for more information.
Next we have the Osceola Community.
There you go, the Osceola Community Fair.
Now,
want to read these as we're going by?
They're a lot easier. Megan Olson, Savannah Grant, Harper Bowman, Madison Kirkberg, and Zoe Kluser from Osceola, Wisconsin. Now we got Woodbury.
Next one we got, well, they're just a little bit out of order once in a while, right?
But we got
We'll read these as they go by.
Yeah.
It's Woodbury's Royalty here. for visiting Woodbury Days, you'd have to go August 23rd to the 25th at Ojibwe Park. We have the Little Miss Woodbury Princess, Giselle Parnell. We have Little Miss Woodbury, Jocelyn Funk. Senior Queen is Sandy Shanley. Miss Woodbury is Tabitha Diamond, and Miss Woodbury is Jordan Yorschek.
Very nice shot.
Nailed them.
Very nice shot.
They've got us a little out of order, so if we read something wrong, it's really not our fault, folks.
Never is.
Never is. You know,
and you get a ribbon for participating.
I thought I made a mistake once, but I was wrong. I was mistaken.
Yep.
It never happened. I've always been right. Well, we have a guy coming in a bedazzled sport coat there.
I thought it could be Elvis.
Is he with the Boogie Church?
I don't know. It could be Elvis.
Kind of looks like he's dressed like Elvis. I think we got Cobeson buses coming up here, folks. Got a big rig coming up. I have traveled by Cobeson bus when I have coached Hudson High School sports teams, both soccer and tennis.
It is Elvis.
Elvis? It's either Elvis or someone with Tourette's. I can't quite tell. This gentleman we have no information on. I believe he just put that coat on, grabbed a mic, and joined the parade, ladies and gentlemen.
I think this might be Boogie for Christ.
Oh, well, this
Boogie
could
for
be
Jesus.
Boogie for Jesus. Boogie for Jesus is a dance ministry that tries to create a party atmosphere wherever they perform. It features performer and founder who's a rapper named Lorvin. Through the use of his 4 characters of the charismatic, the Godinator, and the entertainer. Okay, that's interesting. That's Boogie for Jesus. Lorvin the entertainer.
I think that might be your next career, John.
Well, that's Lorvin. I don't think I'm going to be Lorvin's stand-in. Here's Cobeson buses. To schools, businesses, and groups, Cobeson Buses is a family-owned and operated passenger transportation company that maintains a history of high standards and flexibility because our people are knowledgeable and proud to take a personal responsibility as they do their jobs, Al. Okay.
Now we have Valley Cartage. Welcome back to Hudson Valley Cartage.
What do you know about Wilbur and the group?
Well, I think it's a 4th generation company.
When I first came to Hudson, Al, their business was located on 11th Street where the O'Connell family funeral home is now. And They moved out into the new Hudson Industrial Park and expanded several times. The good news is, Al, they're back in Wisconsin with their headquarters, aren't they?
That's correct. Yeah, they moved back right on 1st Street.
So Todd Gilbert is running the show now for this group and doing a fantastic job. Todd's better known as Wilbur, isn't he?
That's correct. They also have logistics, want things to arrive on time, and they work hard to do that. They're a great company.
Valley Cartage, one of the stalwart businesses right here in Hudson, Wisconsin.
They've been around since 1935. I think it was founded by Wilbur's grandpa. And they're giving footballs away. And I bet they're not Green Bay Packers. They are.
They most certainly are. Hey, we need to get one of those Green Bay Packer footballs here. Hey, I think we need one. Oh, man, we need one of those footballs.
And here comes Scrappy with Buck Malik.
There's Mr. Buck Malik.
And
Buck,
Scrappy.
I don't know which one's Scrappy, the one driving or the one being towed. Buck Malik with the Riverfest and Scrappy. Scrappy was composed of all trash and recycled items from the river.
Yep.
They put together a beautiful looking fish called Scrappy, and he's at a lot of events. Next up, we've got Jerry's Towing, I think, don't we?
Yes, you do.
There we go. That was Jackie Bradham, who just dropped off the flyer for Riverfest here. Party with a Purpose, July 16th to the 21st.
That was Riverfest is sponsored by Norlake Refrigeration.
Well, Norlake's been around a few years,
Yes,
right?
they are.
The Harry and Marie Blakeman organization.
1953, I believe.
Yeah.
Jerry's Towing.
Now they got some big rigs, Al. When
They get
semis
ya.
go off the road, these are the guys you call.
Look at the size of these trucks. Holy cats.
Yeah, these are the big boys. These are the pros. Beautiful trucks. You know, I don't mind telling you, that was the logo that I designed for their organization a few years ago, back in my old printing days.
And they're still using it?
They're still using it.
And they're
I'll be
still in
darned.
business?
I'll be darned. Like music, you know, don't you think we should get royalties for years after? But that's
You would
not the
think
way
so.
it works.
That is a very nice logo.
Well, thanks very much. They follow through with pretty impressive graphics on their vehicles. You know when a Jerry's Towing vehicle is coming to get you.
Wow, look at the graphics on this one, John.
Al, it looks like a swimsuit you have.
A big Kenworth. I would think that could get almost anything out of the ditch, huh?
You know my little Chrysler Crossfire, I'll bet that could even pull that out.
Maybe with a half a hook. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow again, the last of Booster Days, Stop Down. We've got food stands, complete meals brought to you by Big Guys Barbecue Roadhouse. The beer garden's open from noon to 6, carnival till noon to 4, bingo from 1 to 5, live music by Miller Den and Ditch Creek Dixies. K9 presentation from 2 to 4:30. Officer Larson and Badger from the Hudson Police Department.
A lot of other events coming in Hudson. We have Riverfest, Party with a Purpose, on July 16th to the 21st. So coming next weekend. Join us in Hudson as they celebrate the St. Croix River. Enjoy the river while recognizing the need to preserve its health and beauty. Then shortly after, in August 16th to the 18th, we have North Hudson's Pepper Festival coming to Hudson, Wisconsin, a world famous event in North Hudson.
Well, that wraps up another Hudson Booster Parade. And
where are the horses, Al? Don't they usually end the parade with horses and a cleanup crew? And
well, I think they won't
maybe
let them in.
you and I are the back end of the horses,
Yes.
and they're actually, you know, you get the idea.
Yep.
We're wrapping up here with a couple of the local constables. There's Police Chief Mr. Jeff Willems right there driving that car. Hey, Jeff. Good, buddy. How are you? Mr. Jeff Willems, Police Chief, Hudson, Wisconsin. Jeff, are you looking for Mr. Burchell? He's right here if you got the handcuffs ready. He's right here. Police Chief Mr. Jeff Willems. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I'm John Knutson signing off for the Booster Day Parade along with
Alan Burchell, thanks for watching. Have a good
great
one.
day.